Hey folks, Dan Miller from the Royersford Fire Department. Taking you on a few tours here in-house. Now we've gotten an opportunity to take a road trip. We're going to go visit the Gilbertsville Fire Rescue Company and chat with Chief Andy Duncan. Andy?
Thanks, Dan. Welcome, Royersford. Welcome to Gilbertsville. Today we're going to show off Tanker 67, and with that, we're going to have Chief Engineer Jim give you the tour. Thanks, Chief. Hello, folks. Today I'm going to show you Tanker 67. This is Montgomery County's largest in-service water tanker for firefighting today, 3,500 gallons. You may ask, why would you need a tanker for water to fight fires in Montgomery County? Well, years ago in rural areas, before fire hydrants were ever implemented into places where people would live, there's no way to get water into where there's a fire or an emergency. So, 3,500 gallons of water. We can pump it. We can pump it to another engine. We can pump it to where it needs to go, or I'm going to start this up and show you how our folder tank comes down. If you jump in the side here, it's just like a tractor trailer. Same idea, and it's a lot higher than my car. Turn on the battery, climb in, start your ignition just like a regular car. There you go, ready to go. With the flick of the switch, here comes your tank. When this tank opens up, it's as big as a swimming pool. 20 foot by 20 foot. If we were to open this tank up, it would be this high, about 2 feet high. It holds around 2,000 gallons of water. So, when this tank is empty, another tanker would come, where you would then rotate tankers in order to fill this tank. So I'll put this back up. Once this is out of the way, the tanker can roll away, fill up with more water. Not many tools on this truck, but there are a few that are very useful for what we need to do. Of course, we have a pressurized water tank. That's true on any of our fire trucks. These are just fill hoses where we're able to fill up at a hydrant. And you guys know what this is. This is a nozzle, which we would use on one of our hoses in order to help put out a fire. Inside here, we have more fire extinguishers. This one would be a dry powder, which you can find at any one of your homes for fire safety. We have SCBA packs in case you're not able to breathe at a fire where you have smoke. This is also for the driver as well in case there's an emergency. Moving on the back side, this is really the most important part of the tanker. What you see here is you see lines lit. This shows you how high your water level is. Right here is 3,500 gallons. Halfway down to empty. That's very important to watch, especially when you're dropping water into that tank. That way you're able to know how fast you're able to move on. So, you see these nozzles. What these are intakes into the tank. These are quick disconnects, so you're able to fill the tank quickly if you're having a tanker shuttle. What we have here, which we will demonstrate, this is how we actually dump water into a tank. Okay, if you're all ready, moving around the side. I'll do this next.
Yeah, whatever
okay.
you want.
All right, I'm going to demonstrate how this water flows. You all set? Here it goes. We just washed off the camera, ladies and gentlemen. All right, on this side, the only thing you see here, right in here, there's 300 foot worth of hose. That's very important for when we have to fill this tanker from another engine source. It's very fast to be able to lay your own hose out and get ready. Inside here, this hook is designed to move heavy 5-inch hose. 1 gallon of water is over 8 pounds. It's very, very heavy. We have a sledgehammer and a fire axe. Two other items we have that are important for a tanker. Right here we have a bottom suction. This is designed to go into the tank that I just showed you. This would lay on the bottom of the tank, and with a hard suction hose, the water would be sucked out. And if you notice how this is raised, this is to keep water from entering, and that the rubber from the tank would not seal this. That way you're able to suck the water. One other item in here we have is a tarp. When we lay that tank out, we would open this tarp, which is 30 feet by 30 feet. This protects our tank from this rough surface or possibly rocks that could damage our tank. One other device we have, which looks like a flotation device, which is exactly what it is. Notice how this has an opening of grating on the bottom side. This device floats in the water, like so. We can unlock it where it's free to float. That way you can go to a pond or a lake, and that's how we get our water. Moving down the line, this is our officer's door. Notice it's only 2 seats, the driver and 1 helper. And there you have Tanker 67, a very useful tool, not only for us, but for the community. I don't know where we would be without our tanker. Thank you. Have a great day.